Philip.
So away from the start, this is for individual rider for Poland. This is Cybulska with Snioro the second. Dressage score 33.5, not far off the mark. Gosia makes her senior squad debut after a fruitful under-21 career, which saw her contest 2 young rider Europeans and 2 junior Europeans. 10-year-old Oldenburg gelding by Tequil, owned by Marzena Walden. While Gosia Cybulska goes on towards the 4th. There's Your Kerbal and Yosera's Entertain You make their way back towards the final 4 jumping efforts. They come now up to the white rails. Big set of white rails off of the right-handed turn. The fence stone walls then in front of them. 23, 24, 25. Now he needs to be jumping the first of these in 0.27 seconds and the second in 0.26. So he's some 13 seconds down on the clock.
He's had to spend a little bit of time organising this horse because it's, as we saw in the first water, he would end up being a little bit over exuberant and not. He struggles to shorten his stride a little, so he's had to shorten it for him a little bit, I think, at times, which has taken some of his time away from him. Although he's still only 10 seconds over.
10 seconds over, so made up a little bit of ground coming to the last. 4 time penalties it is for Your Kerbal and Yosera's Entertain You. 39.2 is their score. Well, still out in front at the moment, it is Pippa Funnel and Mayor's Hope with Kieran Glynn for Arden seconds. 35.5, just 0.1 separating the two as we come down to the water. Gosia, Cybulska and Snioro. Great to see the Polish here.
Really nice through there, very nice. The Polish are certainly coming up through the ranks. The quality of riders, quality of horses is certainly improving the more we see of them.
We catch up just coming to the third of the waters now. This is Christoph Wahler and Gosia S. Lovely bit of footwork again on the top of the bank. I like to see with these horses just leaving the main arena and onto the gates. You can see there on our Longines SAP app just where Gosia Cybulska is out on course. Jumps through the 2 gates. It's a very twisty track here at Luhmuhlen, and certainly Mike Etherington-Smith has given it that true championship feel. David Evans, Carl Fletcher, and Mike Pope out there, they've been building and building, and everything is so beautifully presented here.
The attention to detail is just second to none, and they work so hard out there. We were out walking their course last night, and they were still putting the finishing touches on. Christmas tree here, Christmas tree there for safety and all of those sort of things. Huge work put in by David Evans and his team.
Gosia Cybulska and Snioro, the Mesmer water in over the big. This combination, I watched them go through the main arena. We didn't have it on screen, but they are going really well.
Beautifully. They're making a lovely job of it. Lovely rhythm, lovely balance. They're in real harmony with each other.
The economical jump into the water, dropping in, and then onto the first of the triple arrowhead brushes. And the thing about Snioro is he's just getting those fences in his eye line. He's taking a lovely straight line. There's no fighting, there's no discrepancy between the two of what's going on and what's happening. While Gosia S and Christoph Wahler coming home. Remember, they need to jump the white rails at 23 with 31 seconds on the clock. He's not going to be too far off to get that optimum time of 10 minutes and 10 seconds. He needs to keep the pedal down though, keep the pedal to the metal as it were.
This has been another class round,
He
hasn't
might
it?
just be a couple of seconds down. He needs to keep shifting here. He's looked at his clock. He knows that he's slightly down on his watch. 10 seconds. It's going to be nip and tuck all the way. Fighting to the last. Just about going to make it, is he? 1 second. In fact, bang on the optimum time of 10 minutes and 10 seconds. He finishes on his dressage score 33.8, and that will go into the lead. Well, good result from Christoph Waller and Cartertown S. It was a classy round across the country. The German individual, as we go back through the trees and coming down to 4, this is now Cybulska for Hungary, the only rider representing Hungary with Ben Bendigos, dressage at 48.7. Ended up at the bottom of the leaderboard after the dressage. It's great to have Hungary here at these European Championships. 6th time here at Luhmuhlen, and the 34th edition of the European Championships since the inception back in 1953 at the Badminton Hall Charles.
He's obviously not a dressage horse, but he's a good little jumper, this horse from Hungary.
Cybulska and Snioro. They approach the Mayor House at 17 before the right-handed turn, and these 2 angle brushes on the top of the hill, a slight arch underneath, so the horses can just see through the bottom to the water. I have to say, so far, I mean, there's been quite a few horses, but he looks so safe, doesn't he? He just, whatever's in front of him, yep, no problem.
And she does a lovely job. Her body balance is like they're having just a nice time, which is great. But there's no, as you said, there's no arguing. They're on the same page every time. At the moment, you know, it's always a kiss of death, but every time they approach events, they're on the same page.
And just an opportunity round here as we pass the 8-minute marker for the horses just to switch off, and the riders then just have to rattle the rein and say, okay, come on, we've got a lot of jumping to do, because the riders that we've been watching earlier on are lovely.
Just being
like
around a pony club event.
Pony club event. I mean, that was so easy. But just rattle the rein and say, come on, there's some jumping to do. And down to the riders to do that, and they would have seen. She needs to be jumping this, so this is with 1 minute and 37 on the clock, just a little bit down on the clock, but she won't be worrying about that. Individual rider, she's had a fantastic round so far. Going back to that, riders would have been watching in the riders' tents and seeing that the first few horses were landing in that last water, a little bit tired. There is the score so far. That is Pietro Rema out in front, 29.4. In second, it is Anna Katharina Vogel on 32.3. Christoph Waller for Germany in third, 33.8, and Pippa Funnel in fourth. Well, just waiting up at the 14th. We go back, in fact, to our Polish rider, Polish individual. This is Małgorzata Cybulska and Snioro towards home. And she is just a little bit down, as we said, on the clock. Snioro taking the...
Surprisingly going the long way there, but you know, she wants to get home safe. She's decided she's out there to get home safe.
Well, it's a senior championship debut, and to jump round clear, there's no better feeling.
No, fantastic. She's done a fantastic job. Looked very tidy, very confident all the way.
And jumps the last, some 23, 24 seconds over, 22 seconds over. So 8.8 time penalties to add for Małgorzata Cybulska and Snioro. And that puts them onto 42.3, currently into 10th place. Well, she'll be absolutely delighted with that, carrying round Wilby Wonder Pony on her back. Wilby Wonder Pony who does so much for charity. Hannah Francis, who sadly lost her life to cancer a few years ago. Great support.